Maggie and I are old friends. We met skiing on Aspen Mountain in the gondola. She's an Olympian, a bump skier. She's a master trainer, mind, body, spirit.
Keynote speaking to me is, it kind of replaced all the energy that you have at the top of a race course, you know? So it's cool.
Yeah, I hear you. I get that way when I'm in front of camera. That'd be you.
Yeah, I'm sure you do.
Yeah.
It's like 3, 2, 1, go, right?
I hit her up with the movement. She's looked over the movement and said, I'm all about everything Staunch Moderates. It's a good thing. And
funny enough, our board of directors is all guys, and it's been all guys, and we knew we needed a female. We were searching one out, and then we're so happy to have found you, an Olympian nonetheless.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I'm excited to be on board, literally, right? On the board. You know, I'm super excited about it. I mean, when you first let me know about what you're doing, and you know, I read the manifesto, I was like, sweet, I could totally, you know, get on board with that and back that 1,000%. I mean, any movement that is about peace, more peace in our world, more compassion, more understanding, more listening, right?
That's where it's at, right? Or where it should be at.
Yes.
As opposed to cutting each other's throats.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, I'm totally, you know, committed to what you're doing and what you're putting out there. I think it's great.
Came along coronavirus pandemic. But the one thing the coronavirus also did is it seemed to reduce the divide significantly, because it would bring people together because of an outside threat, similar to how Hollywood movies does it. Rather that be an asteroid tumbling towards Earth, aliens coming to get us, or a massive storm, you know, but ours is coronavirus. That's our outside threat. And then came along the May 25th George Floyd murder, which is a horrific thing, we all agree.
That's where we all agree, right? I always recall this speech of Robert Kennedy on the night of Martin Luther King's assassination. You know, he was making a presidential speech. He was supposed to do a stump speech that night. And of course he had to change his speech. And he's such a brilliant man because, you know, he really touched on people's, like, right to their feelings. You know, he said you may be angry and you may want to seek revenge, you know, and so that right there was validating these people's feelings. And he said, he had his own feelings, right? When his brother was shot in 1963. But he really goes on to ask the crowd, you know, like, what is it that we need in the United States? You know, we don't need more division. We don't need more violence. We don't need, like, more loss of life, right? We need wisdom and passion and understanding. And, you know, it was the one city throughout the country that didn't riot that night. And I always point to that speech because I think, you know, it was a powerful statement.
Maggie, I'd like to share something that you wrote me from Maggie Connor. For all of us to move forward as one country, we must inspire peace within our hearts, our families, our communities. We can disagree even passionately, yet for us to allow any conflict or opposing values to de-evolve into acts of violence is contrary to what I believe we can all agree on. That is that every soul yearns for acceptance, love, and peace. Maggie Connor. So, yeah, that's a powerful statement coming from you, Miss Connor.
Thank you.
Yeah.
That's what I believe. I mean, that just flows out when I write.
Yeah.
What do we say? All you need is love?
Yeah, right. The Beatles coined it back in the 60s when the civil rights was going on, right?
Back to Staunch Moderates, you know, bringing a forum where we can listen to all voices and have these conversations, really searching our hearts, you know, because we're an amazing country. Again, back to Robert Kennedy, you know, he said we've had tough times in the past and we'll have tough times in the future. We're still a really young country, you know, and we can always be better. That's the thing, as an Olympic athlete, right? something to make myself better.